All right, so we got two pretty good ones today for one of our clients. One, it's ice trucks. They have 8. They need some more drivers. Getting out, help them with some staffing. Pretty excited for it. And then the other one is actually a pretty large health facility. So it's from chiropractor to exercise training. They're open to meeting, seeing if we can help fill a couple of the roles that they have as well. We'll be meeting with them next week. So looking forward to it.
I said two pretty nice ones today. The first one was before 8 o'clock this morning. I get a phone call, and the guy said, "Hey, you remember the email you sent me back in September?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Hey, I told you back then I'd probably be giving you a call towards the end of the year." And I said, "Yeah, I definitely remember." And he said, "We need a bunch of cabling done. We have a huge factory here, and we need some really long runs done. So I need you guys coming in person. It's a hard hat, steel toe type environment, but I definitely need you guys to come look at it." He goes, "I don't really want to do like a meeting online or on Teams because I need you guys to come see it." And they're right down the road, so we set it up for next week. My other one was with a funding company. It's 40 users. They needed networking, network support, help desk, and a couple other things as well. And he said that they were a little out on when they needed the proposal, and I was like, let's go ahead and talk now, and then you'd have the proposal in hand for when the time comes. And he was like, "Yeah, that's probably a good idea." So we went ahead and set something for next week and Wednesday.
I had 2 appointments for my client in Houston today. One is with a manufacturer. It's like 180,000 square feet. Called their main phone. The owner said they were having all types of leaks and issues. They have a facilities guy out there, but he's talking more of a re-roof right now, so it could be a really good opportunity. I'm sending my guy out there Tuesday after Thanksgiving on the 27th. The second one I got, it's 27 apartment buildings, around 120,000 square feet, all flat roofs. They're not having any current leaks or issues, but haven't had the roofs looked at in over 2.5 years, so it could be a really good opportunity for us out there. So we're going out there Monday after Thanksgiving, so it could be really good appointments for my guys after the holidays.
I got one yesterday for my roofer out in Oklahoma. I called up a strip mall. The owner of the strip mall said that there was 2 areas of it that were actively leaking. He wants a quote on either getting it repaired or what a re-roof would look like.
Who's got some good appointments from this morning? I've seen a lot come through.
7, I believe.
We got 7 right now, Matt.
I got one for Right Now Roofing. It's a flea market, about 100,000 square feet, metal roof, active damage, it's leaking. They want a quote on getting repaired.
Whatever, I'm going to give you a couple more just myself personally, even though that's wrong. What else we got? Jake?
I got one off an email I sent in September. He said he wanted to talk to me about the email I sent in September. I said, let's talk about it. They need very long cable runs in their giant forge that he wants the machines to be able to run off a switch. And so it seems like a really great appointment for T3.
I got 2 for PSA this morning. One of them is for 8 of the trucks in town. Should be a pretty fun one. The other one, I'm going to be honest with you, is at like 7:20 this morning. Caffeine hadn't kicked in all the way. It's going to be a great one. We're excited for it.
Who else? Justin?
Got an email back. It was no interest email. The guy, I guess, forwarded it over to their finance director. He emailed me back and said, "Yeah, we need to do something before the end of the year here." It's for my guy in Chicago, leading IT. 50 users. They scheduled directly via my guy's Calendly, so she updated me that they scheduled something for the 29th. 50 users should be going.
I got one today for my client in Houston. Called the main phone, the owner answered. So it's a building, 180,000 square feet. They have a facilities director. Has a lot of leaks, but they're ready for a re-roof. So we're gonna go out there the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, see if we can give them a quote for that.
Finance and stuff. Yeah, I had one for All-Pro. I called the facilities director last week and kind of just made an introduction to him. He let me know that he kind of just wanted to email for the time being to look over and get back to him. He was kind of busy last week. Called him today. He let me know that got into it a little bit more. Let me know that they're currently using 3 different companies for like everything they need for maintenance. They're a chemical product manufacturer, so there's like a lot of big projects cleaning out the big vats and stuff. So he kind of just let me know it was a lot, and the overhead's really looking to start penny pinching. So I let him know we'd come out and consolidate all that into one big quote for him. So we're going to do that next Tuesday.
Anybody out there that tells you no, just so you can sound like a local, just say, "Why don't you look in the mirror?"
Mirror.
Whenever you're evaluating, right? It might work, it might not.
Cool. We got a couple more minutes. Anybody else got some good apps they want to talk about from either this morning or late yesterday? Anyone?
I had one for my client out in Toledo. Called talked to the receptionist for, or the executive assistant to the CIO for, said that I was more than welcome to send over an email to her, and sent over the email. She said, yeah, I'd be more than happy to meet, set something up with the receptionist that you were just on the phone with. So got that set up. Don't want to use your counter or anything because I didn't answer my email, but she did send over a Teams invite for the 4th of December. So should be a good one.
We're working on it coming in. It's looking like January, February.
Good. Awesome. Let's go to some proposals. I know I've seen some of those. Yeah.
Got a proposal out yesterday for Unity for just under 6,000 MRR.
Aces got one out yesterday. It's going to be, it's either going to be 2,200 or 2,700. There's two options, and there's kind of two sides.
Let's vote green.
I got two updated numbers on the high-low one for the first proposal. It's just a post-construction cleanup for 11,700. And then Bob got back to me today from Service Master, and they just got a small closed deal for a church for some carpet cleaning for $240.
Let's go. That's huge for high-low. It's the first one.
Where's Ben? You got a buzz out this morning.
I got 3 out for different apartments in Tucson. I was like 35 grand and 56 grand and like 195 grand.
Jeez.
All re-roof / repair. They gave me 2 numbers for each.
Nice. All right. Who else? Any other proposals or closed deals?
Layered System's got a verbal agreement for a closed deal. Don't know any numbers yet, but.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey.
I got one today for my roofer down in Florida. I spoke with a flea market, the general manager down there, and he told me that there was 2 areas that were leaking, and he wants a quote on getting repairs for them. So we're going to be going out there tomorrow to meet with them.
Got one for my IT client down in California. It was with a metal finishing company. Let me know they currently had a MSP doing the work for them, but weren't too happy. Set up a time for us to get out there next week and give them a quote.
Got 2 for my guy in Chicago. They actually both came off of leads from I had a couple weeks ago. Actually, one of them was lead no interest. That it was a golf course. I talked with the GM over there. He let me know they were not interested, didn't need anything. I guess I sent them over a no interest email. He forwarded it over to their director of finance. Guy emailed me back, asked me if we could take care of some compliance work, some day-to-day. They're also opening up, I think, another country club. And also and just had this on top of mind. I don't know why the GM told me no, but finance director scheduled something via the Calendly I sent over to him. So that one's about 50 users now. A couple servers on premise, and then currently 1 location looking to move to 2. And then my next one was with a local municipality. That was about 40 users, 1 server on premise, 1 location, and they're looking to make a switch before the end of the year. They're currently just running into some compliance work that they need updated and redone.